I don't love autumn because of the vibrant colours, the feeling of a change taking place, the free show where we get to see nature at her most resplendent. All that is pretty boring and really only appreciated by middle-aged losers and dog walkers. The real reason I love autumn so much is because of the compliments I get from my fragrances. Join me on a boring walk through nature as I recommend the fragrances that you should be wearing if you want to transform yourself into a giant compliment magnet.
Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors.
The first fragrance is from Parfums de Marly. This is so autumnal. They even painted the bottle so that it would camouflage into autumn perfectly. This has got me a ton of compliments. It's the magnificent Althair. I might not be able to pronounce it, but I can pronounce compliments. See what I mean about the camouflage? Trust me, there is a bottle in this shot. If you can't see it, you'll definitely smell it because this is one nuclear explosion of cardamom, cinnamon, vanilla, praline and candied almond. Although it may as well say candied compliments because people just can't help themselves. It's because it's so sweet and creamy and addictive. It has the heaviness, the weightiness and the heftiness we've come to expect from PDM's cooler weather scents. I'd like to add one more Ness though, Loch Ness, because this one's a monster. Vanilla is a note that always gets me a multitude of compliments. It's a note that works perfectly in the autumn, which is why I'm including it in this video. But this one gets more compliments than most, mainly due to the fact it has gold flakes swimming around inside the bottle. This one's a bit greedy because it uses 3 different types of vanilla. It's tripling down on vanilla. It's a hat trick of vanilla. Vanilla thrice, a trifecta of vanilla, a trinity of vanilla. It's a vanilla menage a trois. And just like one of those, it's fun, sexy, and a little bit naughty. And also a bit musky. To ensure that the vanilla isn't too dominant, the sea saltiness whips through the scent, creating a masterful balance of naughty but nice. This is a stunning fragrance from Atelier des Ors and one that I'll keep coming back to time and time and time again. A trifecta of times. The next fragrance is Tuxedo from Yves Saint Laurent. The best thing about this fragrance is you don't even have to be wearing a tuxedo when you wear the fragrance. This will get you so many compliments, you'll be fighting them off with a stick like this. Violet leaf, rose, black pepper, patchouli, vanilla and ambergris are the notes that create the magic of Tuxedo. I also get flashes of leather and booziness, which is why it makes me think of a good night out. And it is certainly a perfect night out fragrance. It's complex but uncomplicated. It's sophisticated but not posh. People will think you smell cool, but it's also warming. As you've probably ascertained, it's a fragrance of contradictions, and this is what makes it so head-turning and impactful. If you want to smell as classy and as sexy as a tuxedo without having the discomfort and inconvenience of actually wearing one, then spray this on and get your big stick at the ready. I said stick. For me, autumn is not just the perfect time to drink booze, it's also the perfect time to smell of booze. And one fragrance that makes you smell of booze better than most is Notorious XO from Micallef. Cognac, pepper, leather, tonka bean, cinnamon, oak moss, cardamom, vanilla, amber, sandalwood, praline and musk. This will make you smell like a boss, like someone who commands attention, like someone who calls the shots, an alpha. If like me, you are none of those things, then this fragrance is perfect because you'll probably trick people into thinking that you are. The cognac here is smooth, rich, deep and warming. It gives the fragrance a big personality. They probably wanted to call it Notorious B.I.G. and were gutted when they found out that name was already taken. So they went with XO instead. Personally, I think it sounds excellent. If you're a fan of Stronger With You from Emporio Armani, but you just wish they'd put more amber in it, well, they did. In this Stronger With You, we have vanilla, lavender, and the titular amber. This smells like Stronger With You, but with a bit more amber. Its ambery qualities really shine here, and you smell quite amber-like when you spray it on. As with most Stronger With You fragrances, it's a banger, an amber banger. It's a sexy, ambery compliment getter. Is it redundant if you own the Parfum absolutely and intensely? Yes, it is. So like an amber traffic light, proceed with caution. But one thing is for sure, it's a surefire compliment magnet for autumn. I often wake up on autumnal mornings and really crave some rose with my coffee. Well, Armani have answered my prayers because they released a fragrance that combines rose with coffee. It's called Cuir. This is a brooding, robust, sensual scent. It's mysterious and enigmatic. The trifecta of rose, coffee and leather seamlessly blends into one intense, head-turning accord. I wore this one dark evening with a leather jacket on a night out, and people actually chased me down to ask what I was wearing because it made them weak at the knees. Maybe not that last part, but I like to use some artistic license whenever I tell that compliment story. If you liked that story and you think this scent sounds like a bit of you, get into Harrods immediately and get a bit of it on your skin. Just be prepared to be hunted down by weak-kneed individuals who can't help but swoon over Cuir. A warm, spicy, woody fragrance is essential for autumn compliments, and one that took its inspiration from this is Timber from Amouage. If you like the smell of wood, then you'll fall for Timber. The tree woods used here are sandalwood, Palo Santo and cedar, and they come together to create a deep and smooth woodiness. But this fragrance hasn't just got wood. There's juniper, cypress, cardamom, cocoa, frankincense, fir, lavender and vanilla, which make this fragrance smooth, well-rounded and mass-appealing, but with enough backbone to grab plenty of positive attention. If you're thinking of branching out into niche fragrances, this would be a good place to start. One of the most compliment-getting fragrances I've tried this autumn is a designer fragrance. It's mass-appealing, it's a warm, woody, spicy, leathery scent. From Azzaro, it's Wanted Elixir Forever, or words in a similar order. Azzaro certainly weren't the first to combine raspberry with leather. They were probably about the 501st, but it's a combo that always works, and works that much better when it's in a golden bottle and branded an Elixir. The leather here is a Tuscan style leather, and the raspberry is juicy, red and fruity, like raspberries usually are. Combine this duo with a warm, spicy, woody accord, and you have yourself a forever elixir that smells so good it will make you wanted by anyone who smells you. And when you tell them your fragrance comes in a golden gun chamber shaped bottle, they'll be so impressed they will want you even more. If you can't be arsed with tons of compliments this autumn, I would suggest you just go for boring walks in nature. But if you seriously want to impress people, if you want to become the most complimented and most talked about person you know, wear these fragrances and everyone will fall for you.
Breathe in